Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I was just thinking that perhaps I have discovered, at least for me, what is the most important trait in a player. In tabletop role-playing games where you are a game master and you're looking for players for your game, I think this is the number one trait. Passion. Passion for tabletop RPGs. Passion for the game. Passion for the roleplay. Passion for the setting, for the system that you're going to be using. If you have passion, everything else flows so smoothly. Someone that is passionate about the system, even if that person doesn't understand the rules or forgets about this or that rule, all of that can be solved easily because if that person is passionate enough, that individual is going to keep some cheat sheets, some references, perhaps bookmarks on their core books, whatever is needed, whatever it takes. They will have the Discord channels with the particular rules needed open on the side, whatever. The rules are no longer an obstacle because that person is passionate about learning the system, using the mechanics, and knows that in tabletop RPGs, the game master presents the situation. They interact with the situation. And if needed, the game master will call for a roll. So that passion is truly the fuel that makes everything flow so smoothly. When it comes to passion for the game world, you don't need to think about world building because the world builds by itself with each action taken, with each background role played into the setting as the player plays the role, actually plays the role of his or her character. They are displaying constantly how their personal histories are connected to the continent, to the town, to the city, to the universe, whatever. There is no lack for that drive to understand the game world and feel as if your character is actually a part of it because you are passionate about role playing your character. It just flows, it connects with everything seamlessly. When it comes to passion for roleplay, you're not thinking about having conversations with people sitting at a table. No, you're having conversations with characters within the game world, either by speaking as your character or describing what your character is saying, communicating. As you describe your actions in the game world, you are playing the role, both outside and inside of combat. You are describing how you attempt this or that during the exchange of blows and thrusts and slashes. When you are investigating the mysterious temple, the forgotten island, the perplexing fortress, you are actually interacting with the game world. You are not thinking about the game world. You're not just remaining passive. You take action. You can even take action by using your knowledge, the knowledge base in the game world, because you are passionate about what your character is knowledgeable about concerning the game world. If you are curious, if you want to know, if your character knows about this or that, that city, that monster, that magical spell, you just don't remain in stagnation. You describe how you are thinking to see if your character is knowledgeable about this or that, or if your character remembers this or that. I try to remember if I am familiar with this or that. If you have obtained that information to your memories, now you can share it with the rest of the party members, and you don't need to go over every single explanation that was obtained by thinking back. If you knew about this lore or this myth or this legend, once the game master describes, informs what your character is knowledgeable about, as simple as this, I inform the rest of the group what I have remembered If you're playing in third person, my character explains to the rest of the group what he or she has remembered, or it. Maybe you're playing like a weird alien species or extraplanar being, right? So it's all about that passion. Because if players do not have that passion, they will be very passive, not excited about using their skills, their abilities, their powers, their backgrounds. They are just there sitting like furniture, like a rock, just waiting to be taken along, strung along, pulled along during the adventure. So once you obtain players that are actually passionate, it is so easy to run the adventures, an entire campaign. You never feel like you are dragging them along. You never feel as if you are pushing the players, dragging the players. They cannot wait to interact with the game world. They cannot wait to see how they can apply this or that rule. They cannot wait. Their heart beckons, calls for adventure. If there is anything that you have to look for, let it be passion. Because once you have the passion, you have endless fuel for numberless campaigns. And you won't be worried about, oh, I have this campaign setting or campaign world, and I don't know if the players will fully explore it. No, on the contrary, you will feel as if you are overwhelmed with how many actions the players are taking, how many places they want to visit, how many characters they want to interact with. You won't have a shortage of that. And that's pretty much it. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop role-playing games, you are not telling stories about your characters. You are experiencing the game world as your characters, in the present, in the now. Thank you once again, and see you later.